everybody. Sorry, my a little bit. All right, so welcome to video 3 of your new consultant training. I am so excited for you. But I feel like you're probably thinking one of two things right now. You're probably thinking, I'm feeling a little bit better and I'm excited. Or you're probably thinking, this is a lot of information, but I'm still excited. So, and you're right, this is a lot of information, but we're going to get through this together. And remember that you are not alone in this process. So I want to talk about, we've already covered a lot of things. So you've made your announcement on social media. You have created your link, your event link. You have became familiar with the consultant training guide. And also you have become familiar with the product training guide, which is 2 huge things to helping you have a successful start to your business. You have also completed your Frank's list, and you know all about shooting star and sensational start. So that is a lot of information that we have covered in such a short amount of time. And we're just going to keep on plugging through. So now we want to talk about that Frank's list that you've been working on. So this list is something that you can continue to add to over time. Put it somewhere safe so that you can refer back to it periodically, and so that you can continue to add people to it. But now that we have created our party link, we've worked on our list, we've got to start kind of getting the word out about this decision that we've made and about you starting your business. So first off, we're going to create your launch event. In your first things first checklist, it's going to talk about scheduling your launch event. And there are a couple different ways to do that. So there are 3 different ways that you can have your launch. There's a home party, a hailer party, but we're going to use it right now. So a home party, a bag party, or a grab bag party, or a pouch party, or an on-the-go party. And then there's also an online event. So those are 3 different ways that you can have your launch. Home parties are just that. You set up in somebody's home, in your home. If you have a friend that maybe will want to do it for you, then home parties are the way to go, because people can see the product, they can touch the product, they can smell the product right there. And it is honestly, I have had $1,200 home parties in the past. I mean, they are just the way to go. However, because of COVID happening and starting in March 2020, a lot of people have kind of gotten away from home parties, and our business has kind of changed to more grab bag parties and online parties. So where used to, whenever I first started this business, nobody did online parties. Now everybody's doing them. So things have kind of changed throughout the last 5 years. But we're going to kind of touch in depth about grab bag parties and online parties just briefly. A few things that help now on our team page, Empower by Scents. We do have Google Drives, or not Google Drives, but files that are uploaded to the team page of things. This is actually my grab bag party. This is just transition set of testers, catalogs, two catalogs, two showcase brochures, and then this is a little document that I have drawn up. This document is on our team page. So that is my grab bag, very small, very something they can put in the bag and go. Exactly why they call it the grab bag. And then online parties, I know our team page and our team, we have a Visly team account that you can log into. You can create your own free account. You can access my online template to have your own online party. So there is an option there. There's also an option for a launch event. Now, as a new consultant, I do recommend that you do one of these. if you do an online event, do this too, because people do so much better if they can smell it. So I do definitely recommend that you get a bag out, take it with you to work, take it to your mom's house, your cousin's house, your friend's house. Have a few of your friends come over and just kind of, smell it, look at the catalogs, pick their things out. And so basically what I would do, or what I would do whenever I do these, is I set a date. So my parties normally last a week, but yours as a new consultant, I would stretch it out to the 14th day. And then you have day 15 to get your orders in, which your sponsor will help you with. So that would be what I would recommend as a new consultant. But the other side of the online party is that if you add these people that are smelling and, smelling the testers, and they're really engaged and really excited about your business, add them to a group and use that template on the team page Visibly site, and take that group, turn it into your VIP customer group, and you've killed two birds with one stone. I mean, you've had your launch event, but you've also got your VIP group that you can continue to post in throughout. I just think it's a really great thing. Now, if you want to do a launch event if you want to do an online launch event, please let your sponsor know so that your sponsor can help you with this. And it can just kind of help you be a little bit more successful. So we also, other ways that we sell and make money and kind of get our name out there is by vendor events and also fundraisers. One of Scentsy's core values is generosity, and so we encourage fundraisers, giving back, and it's just a really good way to help out somebody that might need some help in financially or with whatever. So that is ways to kind of help schedule your online your launch event. So I would recommend taking some time figuring out what will work for you and getting with your sponsor and letting them know that this is what you're planning on doing. What type of event, what type of party, when you plan on closing it, and just kind of plan it out, because you don't want to fly by the seat of your pants trying to be like, oh my God, I need 200 more PRV. And you want to take your time. You want to try to do this the right way. Don't have a stressful launch. You want it to go easy, go smooth. So the next thing after you figure out how you're going to launch your business, you're going to want to take that Frank's list and you're going to want to contact these folks and let them know that you're launching your business individually. We've made our announcement on social media, but now we have to message people individually and let them know what we're doing. And I know you're probably freaking out and thinking, no, this is not in my comfort zone and I'm not okay with it. And I'm gonna tell you a little thing. Number one, I understand how you feel. I really do. But trust me, I've been doing this for 5 years and I know what works. I know this is going to work. And normally, this is going to sound so crazy because there's so many consultants that still have problems with this. Success happens outside of your comfort zone. And what it does is it continues to grow your comfort zone so that it doesn't bother you anymore. 3 years ago, I probably would have freaked out to make this YouTube video right now, but I'm okay with it because I've spoken in front of people at Scentsy events. I have spoken in front of hundreds of people at Scentsy events. It doesn't bother me anymore. But I conquered my fear. I stepped out of my comfort zone, and that's where I'm at today. So we're going to contact the people on your friends list, and we're going to tell them about your business. And you're going to tell them that you've started this business, you want their support. Give them the link, especially if they're an out-of-town customer. Give them your link so they can order and it can be shipped directly to them. But give them their link, let them know that they can go ahead and shop, or let them know you're having a grab bag party or a home party or whatever, and invite them and see if they'll be willing to support you through this. I do suggest that you start with the first 10 people that you think would support you the most. Your mom, your dad, your cousins, your sister, your brother, your best friends, that kind of thing. Start there and then grow. Because it's just kind of easier to hit the ones that we feel more comfortable with first. I mean, let's take baby steps, but definitely reach out to them first and then move on. So that's a huge thing. Like, this is absolutely huge. And remember one thing: if you're asked a question and you don't know anything or you don't know the answer, it's okay, because honey, you're probably on day 1 or 2. If not, just joined a few hours ago. So you're going to literally, it's okay if you don't know anything. You have the workstation, the consultant guide, the product guide. You have your directors team page. You have possibly your sponsors team page. You have YouTube. I mean, but you also have your sponsor. And I will suggest that you definitely look at the workstation first to try to get your answer before going to your sponsor. The only reason I say that is because give yourself a year down the road, and say you're a director and you have X amount of people under you. And then, so in order to get to that point, to be more self-sufficient as far as an entrepreneur, it is good practice to get into the habit of trying to find the answer yourself. So I do recommend that. But definitely utilize the resources that you have right now, including your sponsor. And with all the other videos, we do have a few tasks for video 3. So like I said, schedule your launch event, figure out how you want to do it, when you want to close it, and have that all focused around your 15-day mark. And then I want you to personally reach out to people on your friends list. If you have 100 people on there, you're probably not going to have time to reach them all. That's fine. Hit some, fill it out. Hit some, fill it out. Kind of figure it out as you go, as to how quickly you want to go through it. I do recommend that do not mass text. If you text out, hey girl, I cannot tell you how wrong that is. You text somebody. Now, I still have a bad habit of texting somebody, hey girl, and then texting her, hey girl. But you know what? Like, that's how I talk. Hey girl, hey girl. So I do suggest make it authentic, build relationships, but let people know what you're doing and that you're wanting their support. Ask them if they ever used Scentsy before. Know that answer, because if they haven't used Scentsy, like, this could be huge. I had never used Scentsy prior to a girl asking me if I wanted a Luna sample. I fell in love. Here I am 5 years later. Know why. So contact the people on your friends list. Then I want you to text your sponsor. I want you to tell them what type of launch event that you are going to have. I want you to tell them when you plan to close this launch event. I want you to ask for their help as far as this launch event. And then I want you to let them know how reaching out to people on your friends list is going. Let them help hold you accountable, but also help push you along and motivate you and influence you in the right direction. The great thing about this business is that it works around our schedule, and it allows us to have some flexibility. I will say, as a consultant that has been doing this for a few years. If you've got time, do it. If you have a why and a dream, then do what you've got to do today to help your business tomorrow. Launching is all about letting people know what you're doing, and we really want you to have a successful start so that you can grow and that you can conquer the dreams and goals that you personally want for your life and for your family and for your situation. So that is it for video 3. And there's still 2 more videos, but I promise the last couple will be just as good as the first 3. And so let your sponsor know, complete those tasks, and then I'll see you in video 4.